Hi guys, SliverShoe here, and I'm going to do another barn tour. This is going to be my August barn tour, and it's a bit late in the month, and I was going to try and do some other things during summer holiday, but I suddenly got really busy because, well, I volunteer, I've got a job every Sunday at a stable yard, so I have to go down there, plus I had my horse to ride, and the last week was just being the week after have been and going to help out pony camp for the younger ones at my ride at this where I volunteer. So just been so busy, haven't had time to do anything. This barn has actually been set up for about 2 weeks now, but I've just had no time to record it, so I'm just fitting in what I can before I just go and have my tea. That's why the lighting may be a bit funny. I'm gonna probably turn my light on part way through as it's getting quite dark, because we've gone from in England having really nice weather to really horrible weather. But yeah, we'll go through there. So this is like my sign and stuff. We have the name, what we offer, and then our normal little setup with the little kind of statues and some flowers and a caution guard dog sign. Not much has changed since last time, but we have got some new members. And then we're going to turn round, and then we have our area for our truck, our car and trailer go here, and also we have both of our wagons. So this is the SliverShoe one, and then this is the Sylvania one. And the Sylvania one actually had to make my own kind of harness, but it works still. And this is just the SliverShoe one, as you guys have probably seen before. So yeah, this is it, and then we're going to move up. So over here we have our retired pony pen kind of area. So they just have a sign out saying please don't feed the horses, because they're on mostly on special diets and got lots of supplements in there because they're getting old and they can only eat certain things. First of all, we have Skippy, or boxing match. He is the pinto gelding. And then this is Tom, or finding direction. He is my Arabian gelding. And they're just in the outside area of their pen, what can be shut off. Just get it out. It has like a kind of what goes across, and you push it back through again. And then they have their name tags across here. And then in the back we have their inside bit. Just got some straw on the floor, some matting at the bottom. Then we have our two ponies. We have Jester, who is our pinto mare. She's just having some food out the hay rack. And then we have Mike, or best mate, who is the retired trained pony. Oh, and Jester's show name is Chuckles and Laughter. And he is just having a drink in the water farting. So we're going to move on to a new thing. So over here we have a new area. You would have seen it in my last barn tour as it was set up, but the dogs are at it. But our new members have actually joined in to the area of where they're going to be staying. So as you can see, I have got two new members. These are the two Mustangs, and they have been named. If you would have seen them in the video when I got them, I asked people for names. One of them I got from a comment, and the other one I just thought went really well with it, so they've kind of gone together. So this black one here is called Elliot, and Wild Spirit is his show name. And this one is Oscar, and Born to be Wild. And he was named by Horses Are My World, I think was the comment. She had a horse what looked like this little guy here. They're going to be called that. So they just have like a little kind of paddock area with a pen down the back over here, which just got some hay, and then a gate what can shut them in at night, but it's going to be open most of the time. So this is Jade. She is just kind of opened it and now kind of standing out the way. Oh dear, just stand everyone back up again, and is just standing out the way to let these guys come out. Oh, I can't get it to stand up now. Oh, never mind, he could be out the trailer. He can come out the trailer now. But she's just standing out the way to let them come in before she goes in and closes the trailer to let it go back. But she's just here with her two dogs, Heidi and Holly, the German Shepherds. And she's just about to rush off after this because she's got a lesson. But yeah, these are my two new Mustangs. We have Elliot and Oscar. And then this is my trailer and my truck. It's not a SliverShoe one. I think it's by the brand I Love Pony. I'm guessing since it's got it all over it. But at the moment, it's just got some straw inside. And at the front, it does have like a clip that I made to tie up ponies, but it wasn't needed because they were just loose in the trailer. And then this is just the car. And in the car, we have Denton, the pug, and Dan, who is the light carriage driver. And he is just in the car at the moment, ready to take it away in a minute. So we'll just move around. Next to the Mustang pen is where our dogs live. They just have like a kennel area. Then they have like a bucket for water. This is where like the riders and helpers and where everyone can put their dogs. If they can't take them with them, whatever they are doing at this moment. So in here at the moment we have Rover, who is Sarah's dog, Myrtle, who is Ben's dog, and Dottie, who is Jess's dog. And we have a new little guy. This is Sam's new dog, and he is called Sydney, and he is the Golden Lab. So he's just kind of a bit shy and getting used to the new ones. So yeah, dog pen. Next to the dog pen we have our Falabella pen. What is empty at the moment. They're just having a kind of clean up. They also have a water thing, and they also have a removable feed trough. What they've got with them at the moment in the field, and then all their name tags are along the front. So that is the Falabella pen. So this is our mare barn. So yeah, Mare and Foals live in here. This is the barn that I made myself. It's only a very basic one, as it's the first time I've used something other than just being cardboard. So it's not the best looking one, but it does its job. So here we have Smokey, or Smoke the Chimney, in Twilight, or Fighting to Survive. He's just got a bit of straw stuck to him, and they are the Pisanas. This is Polo, or Popping Candy, and Patra, or Patty's Dream. They are the Tinkers. Here we have Bella, or Better Grey, Dakota, or Nature's Finest, and Tintin, or Titan's Fall, and they are the Arabians. And here we have Fancy, or Bouquet of Flowers, and Star, or Shooting Star, the Andalusians. Here we have Cluedo, or Mystery Solved, and Ludo, or Missing Pieces, the Architect. This is Snowball, and she's lost her collar, I can't find where I put it. And her show name is Can't Be Tamed, and her foal is Chocolate, or Hot Pudding. Camargues, this is the Tennessee Walkers. We have Coco, or White Noise, and her yearling is Marshmallow, or Curse of the Treats. This one is Dolly Stable, she's out, and her foal Sapphire is out as well. This is Wish and Moonshine Stable. Over here we're having a temporary stable put up, so normally these are just like cross ties what can be attached, but they've like changed them into into a stable. Grace, who is one of our like stable hands, she's actually the retired feeder, is setting up, and I'll explain why we've got that in a minute. Here we have Jasper, or Daydream Dancer, and her foal is Conquer, or Golly Gosh, who is trying to eat the broom. Here we have Cressy, or 16 Lives, and her foal is Chestnut, or Love Connection. This is Dream, or My Lady in Pink, and her foal is Destiny, or Ballet Shoes. Here we have Maddie, or Desert's Child, and her foal is Brandy, or First Noel. Here we have, this is just like a pot what's just got the broken part of this, because that needs fixing. And then we have like their name tags at the back. This is Juno, or Trust in Me, and Talia, or America's Last Chance. They are the Trakeners. And Juno is just kind of touching noses with Gypsy, or Free Spirit, and her foal is Toby, or Toblerone. This is Rika's stable. Here we have Rosie, or Painted Perfection, and her foal is Joey, My Little Boy Blue. He's missing his head collar and she doesn't have one yet. And then this is April's stable. So in the middle of our kind of the middle of the yard is we have our 2 boxers who are playing. This is the vet's dog, Bruce, and then this is Grace's dog, Princess. They're just having a bit of a play around. So now we'll move outside. So just outside the mare barn we have 2 areas for tying ponies up. At the moment we have, this is our vet John, and he's knocked her over again. This is Cinnamon, or Premier. She is the retired Icelandic mare, but I kind of say she's a yearling because she's quite small compared to the other Icelandics. But she at the moment she had laminitis for a bit. And we just thought she just had laminitis, and ended up that she's now got an abscess on her foot. So that's why she's had to have it taped up. And that is the temporary stable is for her because her pen is quite large and she couldn't easily run around. We got to try and stop her from running around. And we just have a bucket what they've just been cleaning her foot out, and John's just given her a last check over before she goes back out in her her little small paddock what she's got for kind of just her to go in. And it's not got very much grass in it. It's just a spare one we have, so she's going to go out there in a minute while her stable gets finished. So we're going to move on. So this is our stallion barn. We do have a gelding in here only because he doesn't fit in the gelding barn, but otherwise they're all just stallions. So here we have Domino, or Falling Pieces, the Architect. This is Runway, or Born Flight, the quarter horse. This is Tinker, or Tinker, or Big and Bold. He is the... Sorry, say that again. Charlie Brown, or Big and Bold, and he is the Tinker. This is Tybat, or Tyrannosaurus Rex, and he is the Tennessee Walking Horse. This is Phantom, or Phantom of the Opera, and he is Frisian. That is Bubbles' stable. This is Sandwich's stable, and this is Sandwich. Sandwich has jumped out of his stable and now gone for a run, and no one else has realised that he's gone yet. He's a mini Shetty stallion. This is Magic, or Magician Impossible. He is the Lustano gelding, however, he's quite a bulky mould and wouldn't fit in my gelding barn. So I've had to put a stallion up there instead. So he's up down here. This is Chester, or Blue Dancer the Camargue. That is Cracker's stable. This is Drummer, or Beat the Drum. He's the Hanoverian, and this is Jet, or Pocket Rocket, the Arabian. So now we're going to go round. So this is like the small pen that I said about, that's not really she can't run too much and can be made smaller by just shutting up here. And just make it smaller. This is like the run out for what would normally be like undone, like the gate would open here and here for like these two to run off, like have this as extra, because they don't go out in the field very often unless they go out in split field, but Flicker likes to escape from it, so that's why they normally just go out in this run pen. So just outside this barn, this area is the borders area, so it consists of 3 different stables. So this is like as such Jade's barn because it's got all of Jade's horses in it, but she kind of owns the whole stable, so all of them are Jade's barn. But outside we have Molly, who is riding Mac Rock and Roll, and she's just taking her dog Bobo, and she's taking her younger sister Emma, who is riding Dolly, and who's got her dog on a lead because he's still being trained, Buddy. So they're going out. Dolly's show name, I can't remember. Oh, it's Melanie Day. So that's them. So we're now going to move into this stable, this area. So in here we have the 4 stables, and we have Midnight, or Midnight Stalker, who's just like peering out to see what's going on. This is Flicker, or Forever Wild, and she's just licking her salt lick. These stables all have automatic water feeders, a feeding area, straw, so that's hay, that's straw, and then an outdoor run out. So yep, that's the first set of Frisians. Here we have Venus, or goddess of love. She is also a Frisian. And then here we have Fade, or Medusa's eyes, who is just drinking out the water. She's not actually a Frisian, but I think she goes really cute with Venus, so they are together. And they also have a saddle rack outside their stable. Just here we have another cross tie, and then that hay collar kind of goes over the horse for the cross tie, because otherwise it gets pulled a bit. Here we have Lightning, or Zeus's bolt, who's having something to eat. And then we have Buttons, or mighty words, and he's just looking out the stable door. So that is Jade's barn. Over here is our other, like, kind of a such borders yard. This is just a 2-block, and this is where Mac and Spirit live. And they just have a hook outside for having pet saddles or bridles or tying ponies up. But that's all their stable to look at. Yeah. And then over here is our 4-block. So we just have 4 ponies in here. These are our borders. So this is Mist's stable, who's owned by Jess. This is Daisy, or Mystic Dream. She's on loan to Zoe at the moment, so she's been moved down here. This is Apollo, or Making Memories. He's also Zoe's horse, but he's owned by Zoe. And then this is Morello, or Electric Blue, and he's Sam's horse. And then they just have like a little area here, what just slides in and out. But it's not very, it's just something temporary for now. But this is 4-block. So next to 4-block we have our 2 fields, these two. So this is the Selling and Gelding field. At the moment our small ponies are having a time out. So here we have Mia, who is turning up Bubbles, or Pop the Bubble, he's the Dartmoor stallion. And then this is Nia, who's just opening the gate for her sister. Here we have Mist, who's just being nosy, and his show name is Frozen in Time, and he's a fell pony. And then the other 3 who are out at the moment are our Shetlands. This is Knight, or My Knight in Shining Armour. Over here having a drink is Henry, or Miner's Frolic. And then the one right at the back is Arrow, or Bow and Arrow. And then they just have like a little a field shelter just for them to go in when it's wet. So we move over here and we have our mare paddock. Just need to turn around without knocking the gas over. And there we go. So here is our mare's paddock. So they have again a shelter and then some feed and some water. So in the back we have Sunshine, or Sour Sugar, and Halflinger, and then we have Amy's dog Charlie, who's just waiting for Amy to finish. And Amy here is turning out 3 ponies. She's turning out Sky, or Working Wonders. This is Hannah's horse. Butterscotch, or Winter's Creek. This is Millie's horse. And then she's turning out her own horse, Charmer, or Chargers of Fire. So she's just closing the gate before she starts letting them go. So now we're going to move around. So in the middle of the area on the kind of the bottom floor has some of my horses live on a shelf. We have the flatwork school and split field. Just receiving text while this is going on. So here we have Anne. She specialises more in the dressage kind of work, so the flat work, and she's teaching a lesson with Sam and Spirit. So just wondering where my music went then. Sam, who is riding Spirit's show name is Atlanta. So yeah, and here we have Hannah, who is riding Wish, or Wish Me Luck, and they're just doing a 20-metre circle around Anne. So over here we have split field. So this is just smaller areas for horses to go in, either for injury or just because they can't go with others. So here we have our Falabellas, who have just been fed. So we have Fairy Dust, or No Suspects of Dust. We have Emerald, Precious Little Gem, and we have Mouse, or Gentle Giant, and Spot, or Spotter Duct. They've just been fed. Here, who's having a bit of a lie down, we have Dusty, or Dust Devil. He's my Black Forest. And over here we have Rika, or Wise Words, who is just looking after the foals whose mums have gone out for lessons. So here we have Moonshine, or Lunar Star, Sapphire, and I can't remember her show name. We have Rika's own foal, Cloud, or Shooting Arrow, and then here we have Bambi, or Storytime. And the last one, here we have our Percheron Stallion, Silver, or Treasure. And they are in Splitfield. So now we're going to move on to the shelving area. Okay, so here is like the bottom of the shelving unit, split in like 2 shelves put together. So this is the other part of the borders kind of area, except when it's not with the others. So in here we have some Magical Cookies and Cream. This is Jenna's horse. And then we have Sky Stable, Butterscotch Stable, and Charmer Stable. And here we have Zoe, who is just tacking up Albert, who's been broken by, like, he's all good to ride, but Jay's going to ride him in a minute to keep working on his schooling. And Zoe's just doing this because the Mustangs arrived earlier than planned, so it just kind of got a bit muddled up. And then over here we have our cats, What's Toffee, Bourbon, and Oreo. So then we have our tack room and feed room and storage. On the side we have an area for hair collars. We've got a ribbon that we won. The saddles go along here and a couple up here. So our bridle rack. At the back we have our dog agility stuff, the harness, and then this box there is for like just bits and bobs. It's got hair collars and hackamores and bareback stuff in there. This is our dressage saddle with the boots. And that is our rug area. We've got some treats and a bin. Sorry it's so dark, we just had to do this quite... It's got later, I was halfway through, I had to stop and have my tea. Here we've got some buckets, and then we have Lucy, who's just taking a carrot out of the bucket. And then all our feed stuff is along here, and then some trophies. So let's move up. This area here is our heavy horse area. So this end stable is Silver Stable. Here we have Big Ted, or Massive Achievement. In the back we have Sugar Mouse, and her foal is Blaze, or Blazing Fire. Here we have Hayley, or Helpful Hands, and her foal that they... this is an orphan foal. What they took in is Moonlight, or Winchester. Here we have Platinum, or Loose Touch, and then her foal is Coal, and Dark Mess. This in the back is Blue, or Champion X, and her foal is Toffee, or Baby Shoes. Here we have Clover, or Chance to Shine, and then this is Master, or Master of Mischief. So the other side here we have our pony area. So we have Kiwi, or My Treat. This is Blueberry, Muffin. It's just Blueberry now, or Stained Glass. Here we have Frost, or Frosty the Snowman. This is the Fell Pony Coffee, or Coffee Bean Rush. Then here we have Brownie, or Brownie Delight, and her foal is Caramel, or Galaxy Caramel. So now we're going to move up. So this area has got our 3-box stable and our wash bay. So in this end stable we have Bo and his foal Cricket. Checkerboard, and his show name is Biscuit Snap. This is like Legacy Stable and Abbey Stable, but because Smarty's being groomed out here by... sorry, this is Lucy. The one down there was Lily, got that wrong. Being groomed by Lucy, the doors are shut to stop them from bickering. And then we just have a grooming kit full of brushes. Over here we have Jenna, who is just bathing Lady. As she's got a show tomorrow, so she's just pouring the rest of the water over her. And then she's looking after 2 dogs at the moment. She's got her dog Rosie, and then she's got Millie's dog Snoopy, as they those two got on together quite well. They're just having a run around. And here we have a grooming kit. So up here, it's a little bit dark, but here is like where the inside of this stable. So they each have a stable guide at the back as well as one at the front to open these doors up. So here we have Legacy or Allegro. He's the Pinto, and he is just being a bit nosy and waiting for Abby, who's here, who's being taken in by Maddie back into her stable, as she was just being groomed as well. And to save, because Smarty was in the way, she's just going through the back. And then over here we have our Shetland pen. So we have soda or ginger beer. We have Penny, can't remember Penny's show name. This is Minstrel or Pied Piper. Minstrel's fault is puzzle or jigsaw puzzle. Then here we have Chip or Tiny Potential, and her mother is Locket or Valentine's Day. And then this is their area. So now we're going to move up again. So up here is our, like, it is originally meant to be like mare and gelding barn, but we actually now have a couple of stallions up here. But I kind of say these guys are going to, because they've just changed this now to being like the riding school barn, so where the riding school ponies go. So yeah, it's just a kids' globe stable. So here we have our office. Nobody's in the office at the moment, but it is a long trek for the people to come up to go and like book their lesson and stuff. Here we have Lady's stable and Smarty's stable, and then this is Sunshine stable. And here is just poking her head out is Evie or Evelyn Starr. At the back we have Tinker or Lucky Charm. This is Storm's stable. Storm's not really a riding school pony, he's just up here as he's in training. This is Sparky or Spark the Knight. This is Windy or Gale Force. And then this is River or Poseidon Stream. These two are the stallions, but they have been in here for a while, but I haven't really had anywhere else to put them. Sorry about that, it just got called, so I just had to stop that and I'm going to carry on now. But here we have the like exotic ponies. These guys have all been rescued, so we've taken them on. So here we have Zigzag or Racing Stripes, Felicity or Felicity Wishes. No, this is, sorry, Felicity or Felicity Wishes. This is Lucy or Last Wishes. And here we have Stripes or Circus Act. So yeah, this is just this area, so now we're going to move up. So the last level of my barn is my jumping arena. So it's the big arena out of the two, and here we have a lesson going on being taught by Ben. So they're just doing a grid at the moment. And we have Cracker or Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack, and he's showing his Bolts and Lightning, and then he's being ridden by Sarah. Here we have Millie, who is riding April or Ember's Burn. And here we have Storm or Storm Ronnie being ridden by Jess. And he thinks he's racing April as she's going down the jump, so he's just picking up speed a little bit. We have a mixture of jumps. Some of these are Papo from the Apple Little Van stable set, what's the one down the bottom, and some of these are I Love Pony brand. But that's basically the kind of arena. But yeah, that's really the whole of this. So I'll give you a quick overview, and then I've got one more thing to show you. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to add on the end is I was just going to show you that these are some of my other slides, so not just all the stuff in the barn. I have a couple of extra ones here. These are just all the Belaya ones, because I don't really use them in my barn. I also have 2 Papo horses at the back, and I'm not sure my other 2 have gone, but I'm sure I'll find them and put them back in their place. But so I have a couple of different ones. So we have This is Snowy, and she's a retired unicorn. We've got Starlight, White Star, Blade, Orchid. We've got slightly chewed pony. She got attacked by my dog, unfortunately. This is why they all now kind of live on a shelf, because they're really pretty. And here we have Petal and Flower. And then this is Sophia, who goes with Starlight but doesn't actually fit. This is Alana and Silver Lining. We have Devil. Your Devil, and this is also called Sky. Here we have Freya and Prince, and then Isla and Ghost. And then we have Amber and Cream, who are just Papa ponies, and they have a little picture at the back. But yep, that is these guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Couple of things. Yeah, just hope you enjoyed it. First of all, don't forget to check out my Instagram page. I now have one. It's SliverShoe199, but it's spelled the same way as my channel. As you guys know, I have spelled it slightly wrong, but I wanted to do that on purpose. Also, I'm going on holiday in about a week, and I was just wondering if you guys wanted to see me like take videos while I'm there and like post it as such as a vlog video. I want to see what you guys think, because I don't really want to do something what you guys don't really want to see, because it may be that you guys are just wanting to see Schleish, what's okay, but just let me know. And if you do want to see other things what are not just Schleish, also let me know in the comments below. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I now actually have the paint to do the model, like redo the model of my pony. Still haven't decided on which model yet, so if you guys have any idea which model you think would look good or look similar to an Irish sport horse, let me know, because I would like to get one and do one of my own pony to add to my yard. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace!